Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's Mindy. I haven't been here in, I think, a couple of weeks. Last week I was gone and then got back. And so it's been a while. So I hope you guys are doing good. I have a recipe today and then some business items. So I'm going to start with those first because that's probably the first place to start. That would be a good place to start. So anyway, I changed the name of my YouTube channel, more on that in a minute, and thereby, let me back up. I did change the name of the channel, but I also did some channel maintenance. And by channel maintenance, I mean a friend of mine who is better at technology than I am helped me out last week with some of the fine-tuning of things that I still don't quite understand about technology, but we're gonna try it. So I changed the name, and then I had some stuff done to the channel where I switched it. My email and my channel were not linking correctly, to make a very long story short. And so when I fixed that, it lost all my subscribers. There was not a way that we could figure out to transfer those over, even though it's the same channel, but just with a different name. And I'm sure that I'm not explaining this real well, but long story short, again, if you will hit the subscribe button, it will then get you back to where I am here. So the reason that I changed the name, I was Baker on the Run previously, and I just felt like the name change that I made now kind of encapsulates a little bit more of what I'm trying to do, which is just simple, easy stuff. Some of it'll be a little more complex here and there, just depending on what I've got going, but in general, just simple sweets. So if you will subscribe when this is over to Simple Sweets by Mindy, that is where I can now be found on YouTube, and we will hopefully not be making any more changes. So anybody who knows me in real life is probably just laughing right now, because technology is just, it's so not my thing. I really try. I'm not that old that I shouldn't be able to learn a few new tricks, but I'm very basic. I'm like, drop me off in 1992, maybe just leave me there. I think that's what we really need to do. But the world keeps going and things keep changing, and so I have to have at least some sort of an idea. And thank goodness I have 3 kids, 2 teenagers and a 20-year-old that kind of guide me through. But here's where we are. So thank you for bearing with me. It was so disheartening to lose the subscribers that I had. And my mom's like, I can't find you anymore. Where are you? I'm here. Still here. Just trying to work out the kinks. So anyway, I will, like I said, I'm going to send out a blast to people that aren't on Facebook, because I always link this to my Facebook, and that's how people can notify me too. But anyway, very whole big story about things there. So I just wanted to get that out of the way before we move on. And I made myself some notes today, so hopefully I don't forget anything. Like I said, I took a trip last week. My girls and I got to go see some friends. It was so nice just to get away and have a little fun, see people again. And so now I'm back, and I thought I would show you guys today a little twist on cake pops. I know I have done my basic cake pop before, and these will be set up the very same way, but this is just kind of a fun little kid treat or summer kind of a thing, because summer's in, I think, 2 days, or tomorrow, officially summer. It's been hot this week, so it feels summery here, but official summer starts this week. So I thought this would be a fun recipe. Okay, it is called watermelon cake pops, but it's not actually watermelon. It's actually strawberry cake flavor. But it's very good, and people I don't think there is such a thing as like a watermelon extract, or if there is, I haven't seen it. I don't know, I think actual watermelon cake would be kind of weird, but you get kind of the color, you get the look, it's kind of fun. So you start with a strawberry flavored cake mix. You mix it according to the directions and excuse me, and bake. I just bake mine in a 9x13. I let it cool, and then I do all the cake crumbles in my KitchenAid mixer. Once it is cooled and crumbled, I use about a half can of frosting. I just use vanilla. They actually do make strawberry frosting, which is light pink. It's really pretty. But I needed to do some other stuff too, and it doesn't affect the flavor all that much in my opinion. So I used a half a can of vanilla frosting. One thing I forgot, when I was mixing up the batter, I also put in, this is the Wilton food gel. I put in 10 drops of this just to give it a little bit more pink, which you will see in a second. It turned out really pretty. So I did that. I went ahead, I've actually done a whole batch of these, and then I saved 3 out just to kind of show you what I'm doing here. So I went ahead, I crumbled the cake, I mixed in half the can of icing. Once I got that into like a good consistency of cake pop dough, for lack of a better term, I added about a half a cup of the mini chocolate chips. I don't know if you can see those or not. And then I let all of that chill, and then I went ahead and rolled the cake pops. Now, you do not want to put the chocolate chips into the actual cake batter while it's baking, because what will happen is when you go to crumble your cake and then you mix everything in, the chocolate has the potential to get swirled into the baked cake, and it can, one of my kids is getting ready to head out. It has a tendency to then it blends and it doesn't look right. So hold off using your mini chocolate chips until you are actually making the cake pop dough. Okay, so assuming you've done all that, you're going to go ahead and roll your cake pops. I used about a tablespoon of dough. I don't know if you can see that. I have melted, these are the dark green candy wafers. I got these at Hobby Lobby, just in the cake and cookie and candy making aisle. This is the Make and Mold brand. I used Wilton before, but this is what they had. So I went ahead and I just used probably, this isn't very much, I didn't melt a lot this morning for these, but I put in a few of the wafers. They come in cute little wafers. And I melted them in the microwave for probably a total of a minute. They look like this, by the way. But I check on them every 20 to 30 seconds because they will hold their shape as they're melting, and it's very easy to burn. So after every 20 to 30 seconds, take them out, give them a little stir. So then I have my cake pop sticks. Gonna dunk that. And normally I would let this set for 5 minutes or so. But in the interest of saving time, we'll just pretend this is all cemented in here. We'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna just do a quick little dunk here. Okay, so you've got your nice green, so you've got your kind of dark pink cake with the mini chocolate chips to look like seeds dumped in the kind of watermelon green rind color. And again, I would let, if I were just doing this in real time, if I were doing this in real time, I'd have a TV show on and be sitting at the table, just kind of hanging out. But anyway, if this were in real time, I would let this green get cooled and be all set. But in the interest of saving time, I'll show you the next little step I'm gonna do. Set these over here. I also had, this is such a tiny amount, it's ridiculous. I had a few little of the pink candy melts. So just for a fun little touch, I'm going to drizzle a little bit of pink on top of these. So what I'm doing now taking a plastic sandwich bag, it's very basic, and just a regular glass cup. I'm going to put this in here, and I'll show you what I'm doing in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and put this very tiny amount of chocolate in here, white melting chocolate. When I was setting this up earlier, I don't know why it reminded me of, remember those baby bottles where you had to do, it was like the actual plastic baby bottle, and then for, I don't know how long ago this must have been, and then you had to put the plastic liner into the bottle, and then you would mix the baby bottle. And it just, I remember babysitting for kids, and the moms would go through this whole thing, and then by the time I had kids, thankfully, it was just a regular bottle. But anyway, it just had, I had a flashback of that, and I thought, I wonder if anybody remembers that. The days of yore. Okay, I have put, and normally I'd put more chocolate in, but I have put just this very tiny amount of melting chocolate into this baggie. I'm gonna cut off the very corner, and it's just going to be a tiny little amount that we cut here. Pull this stuff out of the way. Okay. We're just going to give these guys a little pink chocolate drizzle. Take one of these. Should have put wax paper down. Okay, and then you just kind of drizzle that over. And it just kind of, oh, that one's going to stick. Okay, we'll try this guy. And then, this one's going to give me a hard time. Like I said, I normally would place these on wax paper, so that's my fault there. Okay, now, I just like the combo, the color combo too of the green and the pink. I think it looks cute. Now what you can do, if you want to, is take a couple of the chocolate chips and kind of place it. I just think it looks fun because now it looks like there's, you know, watermelon colors, and you've got a couple little seeds. It's just something fun. I might prefer the look of it without, but I just thought I'd show you this just in case. That's just something different. Let's see if you can see that, hopefully. So anyway, that is that. And then normally I'd put them on a cute little serving platter. You can take them to a party or dessert one night, whatever you want to do. But anyhow, so that is that. Kind of all done there. So I hope that is something that you can find time to do if that is something that you want to do. And I'm going to try to get back here next week. I'm trying to be more regular and maybe do one a week. I was, in the beginning, I think I was doing 2 a week, and that was getting to be a bit much now that things are opening up and there's more stuff going on. I don't know that I'll get on here twice a week, but try to do something once a week, especially. There's a lot of fun summer stuff to do that you can just have fun with. And don't we all need a little bit of that right now? So I'm going to sign off now and go about my day. I hope you have a great weekend. And again, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of my followers that are on this little journey with me of Mindy trying to go technological. So I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.